Well, hey friends, it is Atreya, and I have a fun idea for today, and that is songwriting. 3 songs are coming to life, and I am excited because I have one that I've been working on for some time, one that I almost finished but didn't quite, and then another just is a melody. So yeah, let's see if we can flesh this baby out. And yes, you will see the process as it happens for the archives, so to speak. And yeah, let's see how this plays out. So I'm going to have my my notepad here. Um, tune it a little bit. Alright, so it goes like, sigh, I'm in trouble, sigh. Play, I just stand at your place, I'm sorry. I can fight it. And the comments and the planets don't know what to say when you pass by a shitty stars and pray. I wish upon that we could stay alive, and that's because I have the emotions I'm feeling right now. I can think of a language we just made up and promise to make love through the night. I'll never forget a thing about now. It's an I made how we would stay up on rooftops in the Nelly high rise, but rockin' shook my love up when I tried to finally figure out how to fly. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have that first part, and it's just a little bit lyrically unsound. Let's see. So we got. I'm gonna write down the lyrics here. It goes, so hey, I'm in getting trouble so late. I've been getting trouble so late. Staying at your place. I'm so brave. I can't fight it. And the comets and the planets don't know what to say when we pass by on shooting stars and pray and wish upon them that we would stay and laugh. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. It's got a good, like, say, if I go from rating of scale of 0, which I don't think there's really anything in 0. I think we might have a few 2s. And I'll put those in like religious and or some country music, and I'm kind of biased. Sorry. And 11 is Bohemian Rhapsody, basically. It's a 9.2 with the right arrangement. So I'm getting the feel like of the possibility of this song. It used to be like my best song, but I talked about getting drunk and that being a problem, which is a good thing, but like I don't want to like see. I don't even know how any of these lyrics are life defining, because I can get a little bit Lulu, if you know what I mean. Just being like, okay, I wrote about LA. I've been wanting to get LA for a while. But I'm stuck in the 300-mile radius, Truman Show ish, whatever that is. My, like Chosen Ones. A little backstory here for us. Chosen Ones. Yeah, we have like we feel like the world is just reflecting us. They call it the synchronous or the God spark, where like we listen to conversations and it's like they're talking about us. We watch a movie, it's synchronicity. Everything in some frame of mind can be a synchronicity. And so it's just like, creating your world, seems like a very, very tenuous process, and that you've just got to really dial in and make it right. So like, I don't want to bring any bad vibes. Like, I don't want to create a situation where I get drunk and get in trouble. Like, I'm at an Oxford house for some good reason, I would imagine. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I've been getting trouble solely. Stand at your place, I'm somewhere. I can fight it, I can fight it. The calling sound, the planets don't know what to say, man. Basketball shooting stars and pray. Wish upon that we would stay in love, and that's because of the emotions I'm feeling right now. I could take up a dialect to just fade up. Is it language or dialect? It's like, I like the idea of coming up with random silly words with people that have multiple meanings and layers of, just comedic or valuable or fireplace, warmth, ideas and definitions. And yeah, I just want to hold that fire idea, because like, so sometimes you'll be like, what color is being created here? Like, this is a very purpley color, I think. I don't even know what that means. I just kind of intuited that, But like, we create different strata, different meanings of different, different feelings, and there's a lot of words that need to be created about our feelings. Like, for one, the feeling of motherhood, that's a big one. I would have to get it described from my own birthing person, Eve. Or like, the feeling of how many different levels of orgasms that we make. And then it would be cool if I could just like insert one of these new words that I intuit into it. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a journey. I'm glad you're along. So we should find out we stay in love, and that's because with emotions I'm feeling right now, I could take up, I could make up, I could take up a language I just made up. Now I could take up a language we just made up, and promise to make love to the night. That's good. And never get a thing about how we would stay up. Yeah. Okay. See, this is where I wish I had people along with me. Never get a thing about how. Never get a thing about. It's kind of much together. We would stay up on rooftops and on LA high rise. Now brush your cheek and back high rise, and brush your cheek with my tongue. Brush your cheek with my tongue. Lick your cheek with my tongue. And brush your cheek with my tongue. And I try to finally figure out how to fly. Yeah, see, and that's a good one because, hey, I need to travel. So my cry turned to a walk in the wall. See, So yeah, this is mostly all creative. I'm just kind of doing the finishing touches. I'm actually looking for a bridge. Yeah. So here's the next part. 1, 2, 1, 2. My car turned into a walking the walls. It'll be nothing past what it all could be. Hello, by my song, and then I hope I didn't go too wrong way. Carefully misplaced, I was lost in the Pacific Island, Maui, and I learned something new. That I'll be just so take me to where I can see how we can take up how we were made of the gusty bed sheets, and then we will wake up with a smile. Never forget a thing about now is in our makeup. I guess every time we break up, it seems my head just makes up a lie. Can I finally figure out how to fly? Ooh, the words and the that was a possible bridge. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Okay. That calls and that comes. You about 3,700 falls and that calls. You into a break of and that calls. You and time looking for and I called you to start on the wrecking ball. And I called you started on the wrecking ball. Wrecking fall. And I called you to start on the wrecking fall. And I didn't even know if I didn't. And I called you to stop it on the wrecking fall. And you never know where it pass. You never know where I can pass. You never know what I can pass. And the light says, but the light says, that you are all, that you are all I could ever want to get from. You're all I could ever want in California. The story that I want to falls. And I call, ba-doom, to start on the wrecking ball. You never know what I compose, but the light says that you are all I could ever want in California. But I didn't want to send you love bombs, yeah. I didn't mean to send you love bombs. Bombs, yeah. I better careful. I carefully made you weep. Best. I like that. And I call You start it on the wrecking ball, and you never know what I compose, but the light says that you are. Get everyone in California. Didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah, I carefully made. Didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah, I carefully made you weep. That was something. Oh God. And I got you stopping on the wrecking ball. I never know what I compose, but the light said that you are all. I get everyone in California. Didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah, I carefully made you weep, made you cry. Made you cry. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Let's see, so yeah, it's almost finished. Hey, I'm excited about this one. Everyone in California, didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah, I carefully made you weep, carefully made you weep, I carefully made you cry. Weep, which is better, weep or cry? Let's see, intro, let's see, higher self says, I call my higher self Mwell, so Mwell, so yes, channeling Mwell. This is gonna be a big sound. Mm-hmm. Carefully made you cry, weep, yes, weep. Cool. Yeah, see? You don't have collaborators, just collaborate with your higher self. You know? Make do or making stew. Mm-hmm. Stewing up some beauty, hopefully. Yes. My wall turned into a walking door. To be closing fast with it all could be held up by my song, and I hope I didn't get too wrong when I carefully displaced I was lost and Pacific got very low. I'm in something new, saying I'll be just so take me to where I can see how I were made up to be up a dozy bed sheets for them. We would say I wake up with a smile. I never get a thing about now. It's in the makeup. I guess every time we break up, it seems my head just makes up all this lies. And I finally figure out how to fly. And I call you to stop it on the wrecking ball, but you never know what I can pull. And the light says that you are good. Everyone in California. I didn't mean to send you a bomb, did I? Carefully made you weep. Made you weep. Ooh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And I call you to start on the wrecking ball, and you never know what I compares, but the light says that you are all. I get everyone in California. I didn't mean to send you love bombs yet, but I carefully made you weep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I I, I rate that an 8.8. You know, as it is. Hopefully, yeah. Thankful for the high vibration songs that I can bring. You know, I can't wait to work on it with you. You know, just excited to share, and I'm having a good time. So that one is done. Dunzos. Yeah. Uh, this one, not as high vibration, but it has some good occasions in it. Yes, it is kind of a country song. Let's see, how did it go? Send me a fire. Send me a fire through your phone and get the message. I don't wanna be alone. Ride with me, baby, through the storm. You got me guessing, but your heart is my home. Yeah. And color the sky with your tears. You're only heaven when you conquer your fears. And send me a moonbeam with your echo. You gotta let go of your attachment to fear. And rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Be my headphones, be the song that I hear, the song I hold dear. Be the song that I hear when is everything is coming to blessing. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Be my headphone, be my song I hold dear. Be my song that I hear whenever I escape. Whenever I try to run from my light. Whenever I try to run from my light. Whenever I try to run from my fight. Whenever I try to run from my fire. My fire. Be my cello. And hold me so deep. And I don't go down, 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 down. I can down, 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 down. Trying to find a bridge here. Yes, let me see. How are we going? Oh my. Oh, sorry about that. Just kind of no. Okay, maybe for about 30 more minutes here. And yeah. I had no idea that the webcam was only seeing like the top of my head. Anyhow, I've been pushing along, pushing forward. I finished these songs. Yes. It was a bit janky. You know, at least you heard some goodness. At least I hope. Yeah. Anyhow. Be my cello, and won't you hold me so deep? Hold me so deep. And I go to the back, and I go to and you had me a fight. Yeah. In calling a fight. Sing a lullaby, and sing a lullaby, and sing a lullaby, sing a lullaby to my. Sing a lullaby when I'm. Sing a lullaby to find my night. Sing a lullaby to find my night. To warm my night, and sing a lullaby to warm my night. That's pretty. Warm my night. And touch me on the cheek and hair inside. And sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek and finger. finger fly, a finger touch me on the cheek, sing me a lullaby, sing me a lullaby to warm my night, and touch me on my cheek to seek your fingers fire, your finger fire, and sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek to feel the fire, to feel the fire, the finger fire. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek to feel the fire. And dun 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 dun. Yeah. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek to feel the fire. Your finger fires like a gun, like a cannon. Touch me on the cheek to feel your finger fires. Finger fires off like a cannonball, like a cannonball. Sing a lullaby, sing a lullaby, sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. Call the company, better now. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek to your finger fires off like a cannonball, like a rock in the echo. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. I can't remember all. Remember all your minds. Okay. Keep on going forward. I need some water here. Let me see. I don't have water in here. I think I have coffee. All right, coffee break. I have coffee and yes, I need to do like coffee. So, see, I felt I had a over here. Yeah. I thought I had this really good melody just right there. I think I might have to look back through. Let's see, where are we right now? We are in 27. Okay, minute 26. I'm going to check 26 minutes, 20, 25, 26 minutes, 26 minutes in the perfect melody for country pop bridge. Yes. All right. So, yeah, my songwriting process, I feel like I've kind of dialed in on something. So the first most important idea in any song is the melody. Yes. The, the phrasing, the tantric feeling of each note as it plays within a larger phrase, or a larger construct, such as a verse or bridge or what have you. The Beatles taught us, yes, that we could basically just write fuck all. It doesn't really matter, the lyrics would be, as long as the melody is tight. So I kind of intuitively find the right vowels and consonants that would be best coupled with each melody. So the first layer is most important, is the melody. The second layer is how the words sound. And the third layer is what the words mean, like in the pyramid top-down order there. And if I were to teach any songwriting, Oh yeah, it would be that. Just you're mining for gold in the melody, and yeah, just because I've been playing cello for so long and have innate talent, that it just kind of comes naturally to me. For I'm very grateful, but I kind of stuck in this place to where no one really sees the fire, the diamond in the rough, so to speak. I'm still kind of a street rat. If you go by Aladdin vibes, that I'm just kind of like an unrefined, let's say, tortured poet that has yet to truly shine, and it's been pretty harrowing. It's been very, yeah, it's been very woof, just like sitting on the sidelines and not even being able to run with my peers and find a way to bring this sound, this papaya to you visibly in a perfect, pristine manner. And yeah, it's just kind of I've been all over the place and trying to throw things up against the window and hope they stick, and trying to reach out to people here and there, and it doesn't really work. And so, uh, I realize that when I'm alone, I need a little bit of executive functioning help, because I'm used to having like assistants maybe in a past life, just I kind of direct me like, oh, you do this, you do this, you do this, you know how to do best and do it, and we just make it work, like as a leader would. And that is just kind of like my innate feeling when it comes to any given songwriting or anything that I do. I just kind of have to bounce it off myself. It's not the most optimal way. I mean, now we have AI, but even then, it's just like I feel like AI takes away from the creative beauty that could happen. It's just I don't want to entrust AI to just create my world with me. I want to go with people. So please, it's my prayer. So, sing a lullaby to warm my night. You touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. I can't remember all your mind. All your mind. To love me. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek to hold your fires, and like a cannonball, can't remember all you cried, all you cried. Sonnets and fans, and sing a lullaby to warm my night, and touch me on the cheek, your finger fires up like a cannonball. I can't remember all you cried when you call us to see and fall. Yeah, it's getting there. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Be my headphones, be the song I hold dear. Whenever I try to run from, whenever I try to run from my fire. Be my cello and hold me so dear. Sing me a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. Strumming on my speaking cap, walking down the street with you. I'm rocking down the street with my ukulele, and I'm walking on. Walking down the street. Walking down the street. And sing me a lullaby, don't want my night. And touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. Walking down the street, fade the beat, I feel the beat. Walking down the street, I feel the beat. Sing me a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your fingers fires off like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, and your fairy finger flies like a cannonball. Sing me a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your finger flies out like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. Walking down the side street, maybes. In my light, I didn't know it. Gotta get them the fast pound. Acting about it, get it. A little bit too busy. Okay. Well, that is let me go ahead and record that on my phone as well, so I can have like a good recording of that to make references back. I hope you all are doing okay. My 0 live viewers. All right, let's see. Oh, I just got a text from a friend I met at Narcotics Anonymous last night. I think his name is Nick. Oh, his name is Nick. He's amazing. Guys, blackout dreads. Yeah, we'll see. He said, "Hey, how's your day going?" Nice, man. Thanks. And I'll be like, "I'm live YouTube right now." Seeing his voice. All right, so see if he wants to tune in. That would be good. Yeah. Let's see. So yes, I was going to. So let's see. We're at 38. So the 25, 26 minutes in, I got the perfect. So that's good. I can just kind of, even if it's not the perfect melody, which is the highest importance, it will be good. Yes. Let's see here. What's going on? Where's my recording? Oh my goodness. Easy voice. There we go. Cool. Let's record this baby and get this show on the road. Send me a file through your phone. Get the message. I don't wanna be alone. And ride with me, baby, through the storm. You got me guessing, but your heart is my home. have fun. When you conquer your fears, and send me on moonbeam with your echo. You gotta let go of your attachment to fear. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Be my headphones, be my song I hold that I hear. Whenever I try to run from my fire, be my cello, and hold me so dear. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your finger fires out like a cannonball. Can't remember how I'm walking down the street till our hug makes a. Yeah, I don't know. It's in there. I'm just gonna let that one kind of go right now. Just gonna let that one go. Yeah, we'll worry about it. We'll work it out. I mean, a little bit later. Let's see. So, I wrote. Oh, yeah. See, I wrote a melody here. It's just a dream. And we can be everything we ever fought for. Time again, you see the sea, see the gleam in your eyes come alive, baby. Falling apart. You know we're crossing different sides, standing falling time. Dun 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 dun. Maybe go away. I ain't if I can dun dun like until I go new. Okay. You see, it's just a dream. They told me I'm fine. Dun dun. One pound back and then the scene. Yeah, I don't know. It's more like a 6.5. See, I try to make 7s, hopefully 8s or up. What's this one? Yeah, no shake back. Yeah, I did that one. Let's see, let's just go through my. Okay, alright, I did that one. Hit, yeah, let's see what it is. Moving fast. I already did that one. Let's see. You chose me to be. Yeah, I already did that one. Tandem. And I can't be the That's cool. It's a bridge, definitely. All the signs I can put about. Way down. It's also a bridge. I don't like that transition right there. It was going somewhere. Let's see if at the end is any good. Okay, no. So, let's see what's jazz pop. Let's see. Drifting away. 6.8. Okay. Try harder. What's that? Okay, another similar. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug in. We're gonna maybe switch over to the uke for a little bit here. Let's see, can I plug in over here? This is Space for me. Hold on. Yes, barely hot. Barely fits. Barely makes it perfect. See, everything is imperfection. It's weird. I did make some mistakes, some stumblings, here and there. I rectified my heart, my soul, my mind. I'm just kind of coming back from a cloud vision from the fire that I burned with cannabis for so long. Yeah, it just made me lazy. And shooting for the stars here. And thank you for being a part. Now let's see. Let's see that. Where'd my phone go? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Okay. So it's better Buddha. That's cool. Sit on the words and down about that. And I kind of from up and up. And fine, can I come from better? Yes.
Carries my shoulder. Guys are like, I don't know, that seems a little tight.
Talking over.
So I'm basic. I don't know what to do with that. Second thing is, what is the time frame once all the work is done where you'll come back and like...
Damn. Yeah, so try harder. Start again.
Carries my shoulder. Guys are like, I don't know, that seems a little...
Wow. Okay. Okay. So, looks like we're going to do how many 40s? Okay. Oh, me sink and the man compose. That's kind of okay. It's like a 8 almost. Let's see. Okay. Start. Hold me inside. It's forcing me to the side. You cut it out. Nowhere I saw can we be cool? Don't know where. You drift into sleep. Call out to me, can I get a listener? And never can don't maybe the stars go I don't know. Kind of right. It's a process, yeah. Especially when you're alone, you just hit these walls. You're like, I'm glad I'm recording, so I can just push through instead of go off and like go in my own little world here. I'm trying to do a solid 10 hours a day of work, 8 to 10 hours a day of work. And yeah, self-employed. Can't wait to be employed. Don't know. Okay, so let's listen to what we had before. Is it hit here? Okay.
Like the silence I get by the phone. Where down.
7.5. No. Okay.
And I can't be the darkness.
I like that one. Okay, so we can put those two together. That's a chorus and that's a bridge. So we just need a sweet verse to polish it all, finish it all through. So you start on a That's not bad. Let's see. Not bad, you know. Of course, the idea is to get it like in the sweet spot, and you know, this might not exactly, you know, because there's so many levels of perfection. You know, I've heard melodies in my mind I just couldn't even. They're so tantrically hitting home that it just made me cry. But I didn't even like. I didn't put it out because either I didn't have a recording device at the moment, or it was just so fleeting that because like I do believe there are melodies out there we can find that will just even when we hear it with the right arrangement, it'll just bring tears to our eyes with almost every person. You know, even those who are the hardest of hearts, they would be like, "Wow, this is a very heavenly moment, so to speak." You know, so let's go with soldier on a kind and I bless mine. Na, 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 na. Oh, I can't think balance force. See the right ways, some back and back. Ooh, finally get some That's close. It's close. You know, I'd say 7 out of 10, really, or 11, of course, when you think of literally Bohemian Rhapsody, as I like to say. Yeah, I've been trying to write my own Bohemian Rhapsodies, but oof, you got to be on like crazy drugs, and or get your butt plug to hit your male. What was it? G spot, which is right up there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the human body is a crazy place. It's very retroactive, or how do I say? It kind of works against us when it comes to things like attachment or drugs, you know, or money or fame, you know, which and by themselves, even in a spectrum of high use, should not really undo any of our wherewithal, our mental and metaphysical, spiritual peace. Like, I mean, really, it's like, why? Maybe this song could be about that. Just like, why on earth? Why is it when I try to imbibe, try to rectify, or try to medicate? Can I recreate the song from anyway? Yeah, like that. So yeah, just like, why on earth is it when I just try to medicate, or just like kind of escape the humdrum, the boring of life, like as to not be not sober, or like when I try to reach out to a love interest with full attachment, be like, oh, they've got to text me back, they've got to give me a call back, they've got to do this, or else I'm going to fall apart. That part, that immaturity can affect all of us in different ways. Even the most enlightened, can be disappointed by people's so to speak indifference. I'm just like, why are we such fickle people in our brains and biology and everything? So yeah, anyway, this is what it's about. Why is it when I try to medicate, I finally recreate the songs tonight? Hey. And see inside can the vesicles. What's the way? Yeah, that was a good one. All right, and I recorded that on my phone. Woo! Yeah, medicate. Yeah, we can use people as medications. To kind of ease our loneliness. And personally, I don't see a problem with that. I would like to be used. Make me a tool, baby. Just not a welcome mat, really, but just like use me. I like to be used. Some people like to be abused. Some people like to be used. Just like, if I'm useful, that's a great thing, right? Why not be useful? I don't know. Anyway, okay, cool. All right. Why is it when I try to medicate, finally recreate the start. And see inside the girl left away. Yeah, oh, that's good. That's like 9.5 almost. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so let's write the third song of the day. Yes, I'm doing a lot. Mm-hmm. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe, or even use you as a tool to ease my vibe? Yeah. Why is it I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe? The strings that I make, the string that I make, the string that I make, the string I create, the string I create. Makes me activate, string I create. Makes me turn to hate so easily if you don't respond in kind. The string I create turns right into hate. The string I create can turn into The string I create can be frustrated. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe? The string I create can feel a lot like hate. Feel a lot. String I create can feel a lot like that. All right, let's go to Rhyme Zone here. Commercial for Rhyme Zone. Hey, it's a good product. Bless them. You know, I mean, they might have ads, so you know. Let's see. So, create. Rhyme for create. Let's go here. Okay. So let's see. I'll pull up the lyrics. Boom. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe? The string I create. Bait. Fate. The string I create seems to seal my fate. String I create. Let's get rate, mate, plate, straight. Let's see, it's all one syllable. Great. Crate, freight, abate. Backdate, backplate, bald page. What is that? What's bald page? Okay. So anyway, birth rate, borate, bulate, berate, castrate. Yes, takes a little bit of skin off my pee-pee. Yeah, anyways, cheapskate, checkmate, chromate, collate, conflate, cut rate, dilate, distrate, donate, due date, debate, deflate, derate, dictate, estate, equate, fireplace, floodgate, floodgates. Open the floodgates of emotion and caution. The string I create can open the floodgates. Floodgates. And frustrate. Frustrate me endlessly at night. Frustrate me to an endless night. Let's go. String I create can open the floodgates. Frustrate me to an endless night. String I create can open the floodgates. Frustrate me to an endless night. Oh, let's see. How do I go again? Why is it when I try to medicate? Why is it when I try to medicate and use you as a tool to use my vibe and my mind? Why is it when I try to medicate? Finally create starts Hey. Even use you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life. Even use you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life. The strings I create open up the floodgates. Just strings I create can open the floodgates. And without any reason or fear, without any reason. Oh, the feeling takes me under. Without any reason. Let's see that. What's the melody? So the melody is fleeting, but it's like powerful.
Why is it when
I try to medicate. I'm easy as a tool to use my body, be my life. Hey. Strings.
And see inside you never let it go. Like the way.
Got any reason? Oh, the feeling feels like dark of night. The feeling takes me to the dark of night. That's pretty good. Why is it when I try to medicate? Even use you as a tool to use my vibe and be my life. The strings I create can open up the floodgates. That reason, oh, the feeling. Takes me alive. Something me alive. A feeling. Sucks me alive. A reason. I was feeling. So what? Something me alive. Something me alive. I just put a blank space there. Something me alive. Feeling drains me alive. Drains my brain. Feeling alive. Yeah. Just placeholder there. And let's see. I see the pain come from your lips. I'm a mask on. Oh, I like that. I'm cracked. That's a good one. Wonder it's still alive. Moving fast. Into that one. And I can't be the bottom. All the signs I get by the bar. We're down. And I can't. Okay. Let's listen to it again. Okay, that's the next part. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are we as far as timing here? Let's see. Live streaming. Go. It's been 1:08. Good. All right. I want to go for about 2 or 3 hours here. It'd be nice to finish up these songs. Okay. I can't tell. Okay, wait. Let me go ahead and record that first part so I have it. Oh dear. Let's see. Did I have it? Did I have it? Okay, yeah, no, I have it.
Why is it when I try to medicate?
Find the reason we have to tell the lies and find and be my life. Swing.
And see inside you never go. Like the way.
Oh, the feeling eats me alive. The feeling eats me alive. Yep, there it is. Woo! Feel it eats me alive. Eats me alive. And then it goes to let's see. Was it tandem? Working?
And the signs like and I can't
Eats me alive. Feels me alive. And I can't tell the falling colors that I'm down, 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 down. Ba, 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 yeah, like that. And I can't tell. I can't tell. Attachment is my heaven, or is it my hell? I can't tell. If attachment to you is my heaven, or is my hell? Can't tell. If attachment to you is my heaven, or is my hell? And I can't tell. If attachment to you is my heaven, or is my hell? Yeah, that's good. And 20 fathoms under the sea of ride 20 fathoms under that sea, the sea to find a light home. 20 fathoms, the sea to find my treasure. My treasure was you all along. I don't know. Might need to use different. Let's see. And I can't tell. Attachment to you is my heaven, oh, it's my hell. Ride 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean. 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean. Find my treasure. Ocean to find my treasure. To find my treasure. So yeah, this is where I want to get philosophical here. Because hey, real talk, I do not really read much philosophy. There's this new book I've been trying called Self-Help by I forgot her name. It's right over here. And my mom bought me that and a book called Change Your Aura, Change Your Life. And the problem I'm facing is that Audible books don't really work for me. Like my attention span is tugged at any given moment by any different entity, and I am I can fall into these traps of like, oh my god, like I need to read this book so I can actually feel better at any given moment, or I really need to write my novel so I can feel better at any given moment. I really need to songwrite Be Alive so I can feel better, or then make my own nonprofit here. There's so much to do when you have like a starseed blue light brouhaha. I mean whistle tune of a mindscape, and I am just here to play and wonder like, where do I begin? Even like what is the best thing of each given moment? So maybe this is what this next part of the song is going to be a beat about, because it's just like Pacific Isle, 20 fathoms in the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. Was you all alone? See, yeah, because like honestly, yes, I have experienced nirvana, enlightenment, kingdom of heaven, same thing, same diff, for 2 weeks. And although it was amazing, it was like being on all the best drugs at once. Phew, it was lonely still. It was just me, just experiencing the synchronicity, winking of life, and being like, yeah, interesting, good. Too bad I don't have a woman to share this with, or two, polyamorous. I've never been in a polyamorous relationship, so there's a lot I could go into with the meanings of lyrics. Because lyrics, yes, when you say the third most important, it can at any given point secretly be the most important. So yeah, let's see if we can find the light here. And I can't tell if attachment to you is my help, or is it my help? By 20 fathoms on the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. My wishing well, treasure was you and you in the cloud. Treasure was you in the fathoms, you in the path. Was you okay? All right. So this is where I would reach out to someone. So Truman Show 2.0. Let's reach out to the heart, mind, or whatever of a song. Stress. Let's see, Christina. Oh, yeah. What's up? Hey, I am live on YouTube. We are doing this. Oh, yeah. If you want. What do you mean? Oh, this is I'm streaming. Oh, you're streaming on what? YouTube. Oh. This could be your heart. Okay. Yeah, like when I'm telepathic, sometimes I experience telepathic with people, but most of the time I believe I'm just bouncing my thought energy off their heart, and what I get back is their heart. So, Christina Lane is an old friend. It's kind of a crush. I don't know. And I don't think I'm too old for it. I think she's like in her 30s. Anywho, yes. Yeah, so, would you like to feel out this next phrase here? I don't know. We can put a pin on that. We talk to her. Okay. See. Okay. So, let's see. Who is? Oh, Randy. Randy, my stepdad. He is a treasure and a half. He is as a white man, he is one of the tribal elders of a Native American group. So, Randy, oh yeah, have you been listening? Oh, okay, yeah. So, here's what I got, and I can't tell if attachment to you is my help, is it my help? Right 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. Where'd you be? Carry my pal, carry my pal, carry my man. Find my treasure. There's something about the red treasure. There's a clearing bell. Find my treasure. A clearing bell. A clearing ground. Found a clearing sound. A clearing bell. And my treasure. My sail. And my treasure. Wind in my sail. Find my treasure. Wind in my sail. Find my treasure. A coral bell. I don't know. Is there anyone I connected with that's kind of a poet? If Dave Russell were here right now, cool. No, thank you. He says. Yeah, we had kind of like a falling out, so to speak. I'm trying to repair the bridge. Blessings and peace to Dave Russell. Yes. So this so far for me. See, I forgot the first part already. Tandem. Tandem is echoed. So Medicaid. Why is it when I try to medicate, finally recreate the side stunt? Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life? The strings I create can open up the floodgates. That ain't the reason all the feeling eats me alive. Man, I forgot that. Wow. Crazy. Maybe it's just not that as good of a song as I think. Tandem. And I can't. Okay. I can't tell. The attachment to you is my heaven, or is it my hell? Right 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. A mermaid spell. Find my treasure. Is what? So what is my treasure? A treasure, of course, is love, but there's like 1,000 different meanings to the word love, including some that goes to hate, because hate is close to love. Indifference is the opposite, or fear is, I don't know, fear is worse, but still, there's no fear in love. Okay, we'll unpack these ideas soon. I can tell attachment to you is my heaven, is it my hell? At 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. Hoping you will. I'm hoping myself. Yes. It's pretty good. Maybe not best. We'll get to it. I believe that any given song that I write, I can change the lyrics later to make it even better. I don't know why people do that. Just like revamp. Like not remix, but revamp. And I'll probably revamp this song, even get better melodies. Because to me, a song is never truly perfect or finished. You can keep making it better, keeping it better. Because where Bohemian Rhapsody is 11, and we haven't heard a 12 yet, but a 12 is the tear-inducing. And maybe we can go up to 13. Where it's just like you need like actual technology, because like it'll be stuck in your mind for like years upon years and drive you crazy unless you just use technology to I don't know, like some melodies are too powerful that they're dangerous, and they should be used sparingly if you can find them at all. I don't want to do that. 12 is heaven. It's like tear inducing. And it'll be stuck in people's minds for sure for a long time, and that hopefully is okay. Hopefully, you never know. So and then let's see. So tandem, better fortune. So. And the silence I get by the bound. We're down in the back. Okay. Wow. See how it goes. And I can't. Different time bounces, but different time bounces, different time bounces, different time bounces, different time bounces. I got it crying. Yeah. So like, what I want to know is why when I reach out to like a woman that I like, I get emotionally so invested that I kind of get neurotic and weirded out by them not responding in time or in kind or anything. Like how do I change the thought patterns, the emotion road, and make a bridge to peace and heaven with them in sight? And that is where I want to go in this. See, wait, I need some water. So you're at 125. Let's see. Maybe I can have some of this oatmeal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, what neuroses do you need to work on? Is a good question here. Like, say, what triggers you? I'm reading the self-help book, and it's like we have two defense mechanisms called a manager and a firefighter. You know, we're just trying to protect ourselves from any bad feeling. You know, got an apple there, and you know what are the honest, light truth that lives inside as love in the bright center of us that we can talk about. Because like whenever I was in the throes of a too long, say, argument with my ex, eventually, if we found the compassionate road and stopped judging each other after a point, like one of us would turn and be like, well, yeah, you're right. You steel man the argument, basically like, I see your point of view and here is what I agree with, because I see put myself in your shoes, you know? And, you know, I might say, I love you, and I'm really sorry for arguing this out for so long. I know you've hated it too. But there's always, if we had any love for each other at all, there's always the point where the argument would end and the makeout sesh would begin. And it turned into making love, you know. Makeup sex is my favorite sex. Like, you know, it's like it's a surprise. Like, wow, we went from dark to light, you know, roller coaster. And you know, I think I have roller coaster on the YouTube channel. But here, let me just pop it out for you. You know you can turn me on without taking anything off. With a flicker of my smile, you can light me up. You take me to your arms, and though our talk is not so long, there's a hope that at the morning it will be light. And there's no fire, if open our hearts, stay I suppose. And then we're swimming inside, in each other's arms as our home. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions on the floor. A roller coaster drops us out, and then we'll have another go. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions finally slow. Ooh, a roller coaster drops us out, and then we'll have another go. 'Cause I want you so close. I want you so close. Yeah, 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 yeah. Our arguments ain't wrong. In the darkest nights so long. Kept the love inside and feeling that'd be alright. And I'll call up my minute man with guns saluting to our fight. and the pretty focuses through the night. Whoa. And then we can take off from the runway as our passion flies. And then we're dancing our sunsets, misty eyes and love letters from home. You take me down and bring me back up again. Emotion finally slow. A roller coaster drives us up, and then we're having a tango. You take me down and bring me back up again. Emotion finally slow. A roller coaster drives us up, and then we're having a tango. I want you so close. I want you so close. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then you can take off from the runway as our battleship blows. And then we're trusting our sunsets, misty eyes and ladies from home. You take me down and bring me back up again. Emotions finally slow. A roller coaster drops us off, and then we'll have another go. You take me down and bring me back up again. Emotions finally slow. A roller coaster drops us off, and then we'll have another go. 'Cause I know I want you so close. Yes. Well, yes, that. Whew, it's been a good hour and a half, so feels like longer, which is hey, good because as time goes on, you get older, time seems to kind of get faster for each thing. So yeah, it's good work. Thankful to be able to work here and do the thing, do the right thing. So, with all of that all those lessons in mind, what
Silence I can find.
tandem?
And I can
tell if attachment to you is my heaven, or is it my help? At 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure, my hope in myself. And take a pat, take a tap, and take a pat from me. And take a pat from me, I can't find anyone. And take a pat, and take a pat from me. Yeah. Oh. And take a pat from me. Yeah. Take a path on me, take a path on me. Take a path on me. So yeah, those are the take a pat on me is the phrase that sounds good for that melody. But now we just need to turn it into English words or Spanish. Spanish. Take a pat on me. What would be the Spanish equivalent of take a pat on me? Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can use AI to help out, Yeah, so let's go ahead and record this. Okay. Why is it when I try to medicate? You can to the ease my life and be my life. Hey, strings I create can open up the floodgates. Without a reason, Oh, the feeling eats me alive. Eats me alive. See, I keep forgetting the. It's good. Keep forgetting the.
And I can't
Eats me alive. I can tell. Attachment to you. Remember, why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life? The strings I create can open up the floodgates without any reason, or the feeling leads me alive. And I can't tell if attachment to you is my heaven, or is it my hell? Ride 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure, my hope in myself. Hope in myself.
And the silence I
can't tell. Attachment to you is my hell. Is it my hell? Ride 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure, my hope in myself. Help me myself. Help me to God, something. I don't. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this might be a patchwork song. Really, I feel like it's not like the storyline or the water element that flows. You know, to any given at least written work, like literary, poetic, otherwise. There are 5 elements that I found. As fire is the prose or poetic feeling of how the words flow together and give you that fire buzz. Yeah. And there's earth, the setting, you know, kind of like grounds you. Like, so when they say pop culture references, you know, when you talk about, like, I mean, it's when country music talks about the Chevy or the the Budweiser, you know, just kind of, or you know, just like pop culture, you know, that grounds us into our shared reality and hits home. And then there's air, which is basically the dialogue or you know or the monologue that you're singing, and you know how lifelike and breath like it is. And water is like the storyline or the flow. You know, does it have like each separate part, the verse, the bridge, the chorus, does it have good flow? And then you have plasma, which is like humor, or the je ne sais quoi, the randomness is awesomeness, the energy that throws you for loops. Like, wow, that was random. Damn, a really good moment, you know. So, and fire, earth, water, wind, and plasma. Yeah. So, you know, when I think of the uh, the water flow of this, it's like a 4, you know, less, maybe a little less. You know, I don't know. But when I think of the fire, the melody, you know, of it, yeah, it's good, you know, but it's kind of hard to piece together. So why is it when I try to medicate, even you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life? The strings I create can open up the floodgates without any reason. Oh, the feeling leads me alive. And I can't tell. On the Pacific Ocean, find my treasure. I hope in the sails. And and the fall lies. And all of our lives. And all of our lives. Um, Try to protect us from all of our lives. Try to feel it, try to run in all of our lives. Try to run the storm in all of our lives. Try to ride the storm of our lives. Try to steer through the storm. Steer through the storm of our lives. Try to steer through the storm. As we're afraid of life, of our lives. Try to steer through the storm. Try to steer through the storm. It takes our mind. Something wrong of our lives. Try to steer through the storm. Damn, man, I'm getting like some psychic invasion here. It's weird. Okay. Love, please direct me. Yes, and please help me because I'm getting like a lot of information, psychic information, just like going against me here. It's a battle. It's a battle. Honestly. Now our lives try to steer through the storm. Flash of the lightning. Flash of the lightning. The lightning. Terror's moon. Terror's in the moon. So the lightning tears on the moon. Tears on the lightning through the hole. Tears through the cold. So the lightning tears through the cold. Don't be afraid, love. Be afraid, love. Be afraid, love. To reach out and touch our fingers. Touch my fingers. On to the moon. And I can't tell attachment to you. It's my hand. Is it my hand? Ride 20 fathoms on Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. My hope in my sails. All of our lives try to steer through the storm. The flash of lightning tears through the cold. Don't be afraid, love. Reach out and touch my fingers. Your hand, fingers. If your hand is cold, your fingers. If your hand is cold, hand is cold. I don't know. See, I tried to have a central theme about this song. I think I'm gonna come back around to it. It's definitely, I would say the flow of the meaning of the words. Let's see. What do you think? 8.2, maybe. I don't know. This would be a very simple, bare bones arrangement to this, definitely. yeah, I'm gonna try to make up my own arrangement if I have time. So much to do, so much to design. Okay, so take a pop on. Alright, so let's see, where are we as far as time goes? 1:45. Is that enough? I'd like to make it 2 and 15 minutes, Got about 30 minutes left. See, I definitely need a water break. So, we're going to, I think we're just going to do end stream here and then take a break and then come back another live stream to finish off with the cello. Love y'all forever. Oh,